But as long as you're laughing, I'll stand through the rain. Oh, I got nothing left to give other than love. But the funny thing about that is, love is everything. I hope there is love where you are. Oh, 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 oh. I hope there is love where you are. Oh, oh, oh.
These are the stories I love to tell. The unexpected things that happen in a theatrical performance, especially in a live, intimate venue, which is mine at the Seance Chamber at the Stanley Hotel, presenting my program 13. So during the port, let me explain a little bit because this is going to be an ongoing series. I hope. So many stories just already on the table and ready to be told. But this one happened last night, and I think we're going to lead this off with this particular story. So I conduct a theatrical seance that recreates the kind of seance you would have experienced in the early part of the 20th century, during the Victorian period, specifically during the spiritualist movement of the early 1900s. And during a portion of this program, the guests are invited to think of their happy place, to think of a place that they go back to as a happy memory or people that they loved. And they write these memories down. And a few of them, the emotions are so strong that it involves telling their story from my perspective. And last night, a young lady intrigued me with the way that she was responding to the rest of the seance itself. And what I saw, the vision that I saw, the story that came out, was the smell of gasoline. She wrote this down as her happy place, as something that takes her back to a very strong memory. And as we concentrated, more than one person mentioned that they could also smell bubblegum. And the story was this. When she was a child, there was a full-service gas station near her home. And whenever her parents or her grandparents stopped to get fuel for the car, the overwhelming aroma of this tiny, small-town gas station was that of gasoline, coming from the old-fashioned pumps, emanating off of the uniform that the gentleman that was checking their tires and checking their oil and filling up their gas and washing their windshield. She remembers his face. She remembers his voice. And she remembers that after everything is done, he turns around to the gas pumps and he picks up a 5-gallon bucket full of individually wrapped double bubble gum. And she remembers the smell, and she remembers unwrapping them or saving them for later. And when she goes to fill her own car up, there is a moment when she remembers her father's laugh, her mother's smile, and the snap and the swish and the musical voice of the man whose job it was to wash the windshields and kick the tires and fill the car up, so the family could continue with their own business. Just a gas station attendant. Just someone doing his job to make his pay. Just a man who thought it might be a nice idea to offer a piece of bubble gum to the children in the car who were riding along with their families. And 30 years, 35 years later, this woman remembers him as if he was sitting across the table from her. His face and his voice and the smile as he did his job with a happy heart. Now, in the big picture of things, in the big universal picture of things, He's just a man doing a job. But he was giving love, and he was giving happiness, and he was giving dreams, and showing who what his heart was, showing the indomitable spirit of this simple gas station attendant. The craziest things can form the foundation of a happy place. Come and join me at my table sometime. I'd love to hear your story, and I'd love to give you one of mine. The next time you're filling your car, double bubble bubble gum. Thank you. I hope there's love where you are.